Hey guys, it's Liz and welcome back to my channel. I'm coming at you today with another video. Yesterday, I finally completed our sneak peek gender test. And if you don't know what that is, it's a blood kit that you can order online from us. I think it's sneakpeek.com. And basically they send you this kit, you poke your finger, you send in your blood, and then it picks out the DNA of the baby showing whether it's a boy or a girl. So I actually ordered this back in February and I've had it sitting on my counter waiting until I was 8 weeks. Well, when 8 weeks came, of course, as we know, I've been sicker than a dog, and I finally had the energy yesterday to complete it and get it done, seeing as how I'm 11 weeks now. And you know, everyone's just like, what are you waiting for? Get it done already. So I finally completed it, and that's what this video is going to show. I just wanted to also forewarn you, I did kind of mess up the instructions at the end, but don't worry, I think it's going to be all okay. And let's check it out. Today I'm going to be doing our sneak peek gender reveal test. So I have not even opened it yet, so I'm going to go ahead and get this open. And it comes with the return envelope. And boy or girl, ready to find out. And another little card, thank you for your purchase. $10 off sneak peek fetal Doppler coupon. And then this just tells me what my package contains. It's my receipt. Set that aside, and here's the box. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and open this one up. Actually need some scissors.
Kind of the instruction manual.
Okay, so for the first step, it says that you have to activate the kit. So I went online to the sneakpeektest.com/activate-kits, and you just activate using the barcode that's on the bottom of this little box, and it's super quick. And then it says drink a full 8-ounce glass of water 20 minutes before starting. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so 20 minutes is up. Next step is wash hands with warm water and soap for 2 minutes and let air dry. And they have included a nail brush here. And you're supposed to wash hands again in warm water and soap and begin using nail brush. And you're supposed to scrub under your fingernails and scrub around your fingertips. And then you'll air dry by shaking your hands. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so now we gotta set up our little test area. Getting the blood flowing. Stand during collection. Okay, I've already got that down. I'm standing. Okay, select the hand that you will use. I think I'm gonna use my left hand. Am I right? I think I'm gonna poke my right. I don't know. Babe, should I poke my right or my left hand? I mean, I'm right-handed. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna do my, select the hand you'll use, rotate that arm in circles multiple times. Okay, so we gotta rotate the arm the hand that you're gonna use to poke, you gotta rotate it multiple times to get the blood flowing. And then it says to open and close your fist really tightly 10 times. And we take this rubber band that it comes with and we're gonna put it on our wrist, which this is really tight, holy crap. Okay, so then we take this, and if you guys are squeamish at the sight of blood, you might want to turn this off. I'm gonna go ahead and film this whole entire thing to help out those that want to see how it's done. So then we're gonna rotate the cap off of this. And it says select either the middle or ring finger to draw your blood. Use the top outside portion of your fingertip. And then we have to first clean our fingertip with the alcohol wipe and then let the alcohol dry. Okay, here we go. Okay, I did it. It wasn't that bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, and you only have to get it to that black line that's on there. So we are done. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the band, and then I'm supposed to stick this gauze and apply pressure. I would just like to say, first of all, when you're pregnant, you're tired, you're exhausted, you're doing this at night, you're not thinking clearly, and I did read through the instructions, but I would also like to point out that normally, maybe I'm just wrong, you would put gauze on a wound that's bleeding. That's what I just was thinking. And I know I'm not the only one who thought that because I Googled it and so many other women did the same thing as me. But it says in the instructions, hold hand upright, apply pressure to tip of finger for 10 seconds, wipe excess blood with alcohol swab. And it shows in the picture the person with the piece of paper, or what I thought was gauze, but it's the alcohol wipe. I know, judge me all you want, but I thought it was the gauze. And the picture's like this. So I naturally grabbed the gauze and I just put it on my hand to stop the bleeding, and then I just wiped it at the end with the alcohol wipe. I know that's not how you're supposed to do it, and it does seem now that it's the next day and I'm awake and alert, it does make sense in the directions when I read it. But last night, I swore it was the gauze. I just swore it was the gauze. And so, yes, I used the gauze, I put it on my hand, but later on, mind you, a couple steps later, it says, place collection tube into plastic bag with biohazard label and seal with Ziploc. Do not remove gauze. So that piece of gauze comes in that little Ziploc bag that you're supposed to put the little blood sample in, and you're not supposed to remove the gauze. I thought that gauze was to help stop the bleeding, and I wish it had stated that earlier, like, hey, don't use this gauze, stop your bleeding. This is gonna have to remain in the bag at the end. But maybe that's just for, those, challenged in following these directions, apparently, like myself. So, but it's all good. My vial wasn't like contaminated with male DNA because it definitely warned you about that. So my vial got closed up and everything, sealed. And then what I ended up doing was taking some gauze that I already had that was sealed in my first aid kit and putting it in that baggie, which I know I've read online that a lot of women have done, and their samples got accepted and everything. So I'm hoping that this works out. But just to forewarn you, because I watched a lot of women's tutorials on here on how to do this test, and not one of them talked about the gauze. So if you're gonna do this test, first of all, read through the entire thing, not just skimming, because I thought I read through the entire thing, but like read through the entire thing before you even film. And then also, don't use the gauze to stop your bleeding. Use the alcohol pad to stop your bleeding and then clean off the excess blood with it. And then that gauze is supposed to stay in the bag. And it clearly says that in the instructions, but I don't know what my little pregnant brain was thinking yesterday. So, but I did get it done. It did not hurt, and we got it mailed out, so it's on its way. And hold it upright for 10 seconds. And then they give you these cute little bandages to put on, which I've seen, like, cause I watched a couple of tests before doing it, or like tutorials, I mean, and some women use multiple fingers. I didn't have to. I guess my blood flowed pretty quickly, so thank God I didn't want to have to poke myself again. Not that it hurt, because honestly, like, I hate poking myself, and it actually did not hurt. I was a little nervous, but it did not hurt. So, okay, so next, once we put the bandage on, we're gonna go ahead and close the lid until you hear that snap. And then it says to tap the tube on the tabletop with the lid side facing down to break up any blood clots. And then it says you're supposed to kind of go back and forth like this 10 times. Place the collection tube into the plastic bag with the biohazard sticker. So you're gonna go ahead and place it in here. And then seal it. Okay, so for this part, I didn't really talk very much because I was already disappointed in myself for messing up, and I was all flustered because of that. So basically what you do is you stick that vial in that plastic baggie with the gauze, and then you fold it up and put it inside that plastic container. And I had to make sure I got all the air out. It doesn't say to, but I just made sure it was just sealed nice and good in order to roll it up and fit it inside the plastic container. And then you're just gonna put it in there and then snap it closed. And then you're just gonna take that plastic container and put it inside the remaining clear Ziploc bag. You're just gonna put it in there and then make sure you seal it shut really well. And then you should be good to go to stick it inside the mailing envelope that's included in the package. And it's already got the postage already set on it, so it's super easy. So you should be able to just seal it up, and then you are all done and it is ready to go to be mailed out. So with that, that is our sneak peek test. We're super excited for the results. We should know within the next week, I'm hoping, what our baby is, whether it's a boy or a girl. So be looking for our next video, which will be announcing the gender, and we are so excited. And stay tuned. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you click that subscribe button and the little bell to get notifications for every time that I post a video. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next vlog. Bye.